Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Tanner McKee, Stanford versus Notre Dame. Fired up for this one. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group really is the foundation, the bedrock of this channel. It's a great way to support the channel. Not only are you supporting the channel, and it's never been cheaper to do, you also get a significant amount of Quarterback School content that's not available through the normal YouTube channel. So if you're interested in nuanced, detailed, deep dive analysis, really what it's like in an NFL quarterback room, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. Hop over there, become a member. The link is in the video description. I sincerely appreciate the support. As for this video, let's get into it. Tanner McKee with a nice win at Notre Dame, 16-14. We're going to get this thing going here with a little fake bubble slant. Now, the offensive design architecture is really all over the place this game for me. Certainly most of it I would classify as dated, stale. But I'm going to acknowledge the stuff that I like right here. Fake bubble, take advantage of this spacing. I mean, just about everybody can see this wide valley right here with space. So we're going to come out here, bluff like we're going to block the bubble up top, and then we're going to come in here and attack this thing. Nice job from McKee being able to put this thing on him, on the money, on the body, on the break. Nice design, snap throw, right on him, leads to some good yak. There's a number of underneath intermediate throws that Tanner McKee does a really nice job of being able to put it right where you're supposed to, on time, in rhythm. Next one here, what I'm going to classify as an SRO, might be a true RPO, 84 in motion here. He's going to catch that flat little spear or arrow screen off zone read. Now, the reason it's on here is because I like the way that McKee's able to move here. He's a big dude. Little off arm angle. We're reading that C-gap defender on the right. Watch him kind of get creative here a little bit with the release. Catch, drop it down, grip it and rip it. Good enough throw. Get out there, straight arm somebody, get in the pylon. Don't come back to the huddle. You get tackled inside the two there. Design-wise here, there's nothing special. I think this is, just about in everybody's offense. Zone read. We're going to read this thing right here. Now, whether he's reading this, why I classify it just quickly here, the difference between an SRO and an RPO for me is just the order. What's the intent of the play? If we're trying to throw the screen, or we're looking at the screen first, meaning that these safety types back here are rock and rolling, meaning that they're going to go down and back. If this guy coming down is late coming down, so he's late coming down here, well, then just raise up because you like the numbers and go do it. And I really like 4 as a player in general. He has a really nice block here, blocking MDM. Come out here, find MDM, and just, it's a numbers race. As opposed to true kind of spread triple, where we're treating this as the pitch. He doesn't look like he's treating that as the pitch. You could easily hand this ball off with what that C-gap defender is doing. So I like the decision making. I like the horizontal stretch. I like the arm angle, the flick. Again, when you're a big dude like this, 6'5" plus, to be able to contort your body and move this quickly, that little arm angle, get it out, flip it, I like it. It's good video evidence for me. Next one here, join me as we take a time warp backwards in football time to sprint left option. All this is sprint left, flat, hook. It's a dinosaur play. They run it a bunch, y'all. I'm talking about 3+, maybe closer to 5 times, just sprinting out, throwing a flat. Now, I put it on here once because I think it's worth acknowledging the fact that, okay, a little off platform. He's a big dude. Again, I keep reiterating that, but big guy, can he move? Good enough. I think right here, I personally would like to see carve a little bit more angle to get downhill. But again, he's catching this and just going horizontal. It doesn't matter when you're throwing a wide ass open flat to a really good wide receiver. Come out, put it on him. Nice throw. But I'm telling you, they do it a lot to the point where I was kind of laughing, chuckling at myself watching the offense. Off platform, strike, nice. Next one here, 2nd and long, and we're going to sky mail it quick out up top. Now, to me, this is chunky all over the place. It's late. It's a nasty throw. Comes out high and hot. He's got weird eyes here for me. Almost like he's looking at the linebacker, number 10, pressure. Watch the helmet stripe. Catch, look down, and then out. Then we're late. And I mean, we're missing that by yards, right? Like, that's an air ball. That might be going over the backstop. And the other part about this is, okay, don't get me started right on quick outs. If you watch this channel, you know how much I dislike quick outs, let alone from the middle of the field, so not even to the short side. Unnecessarily difficult throw for me, okay? But then if you were to say, hey, I don't like that, so come back, you take your one step, it's muddy, this is a first down. Come back, someone coming this way, first down. So just the decision making, the eyes, the kind of the all over the place frantic nature of this, like it feels forced. It's just disgusting offense for me. It's a bad throw. It's just not very good football. And I think it stems from this original eyes. When his eyes look like they're down at the rush right here, which is crazy to me on a quick step, on a quick out, quick game, for that to show up on your film. And then that throw, good night. Wow. Next one here. Now, going into this, I'm not going to sit here and pretend to tell you that I watch a whole lot of Stanford football, but I didn't realize that they were running the Wake slow RPO mesh here. This is Wake Forest football to me. I'm not also going to tell you that I am a slow mesh guru. Okay, so slow mesh for me and the Wake fans out there, let's just call this duo. The run really doesn't matter. It's just a numbers thing. So 6 people in the run unit, there's 6 people in the box. In most RPO schemes, you're going to have the quarterback be responsible for the 7th defender. And it can be any number of these cats. So wherever you think you're going to get that 7th defender, your kind of eyes are there. Now this offense is a little unique, more than a little unique. We're going to run like a seam post here, and we're going to pair this with a hook. Now, I don't know why you pair it with a hook, but I'm also not at Wake Forest or Stanford. To me here, I'm going to best guess clean up this thing. If you're trying to find the 7th defender here, most likely it's going to be here or here. You're going to pair this with a seam or post and a hook. So whichever 7th defender inserts, that's where you throw this kind of slow mesh. And so you're really trying to catch it, shuffle, hang on to that thing as long as you can you get a shot? For me, for my money, this is a big play. It's a big miss. Okay, and so it could be, hey, you're a keyboard warrior, marker master here. In reality, they come back and hit this seam later. So you can see it, right? 6 is a big hit down here in the slot. But they might be telling him, hey, if you like the number 6 on 6, hand it off. I don't know, but I can just tell you what the video shows. And I can also tell you, look at his eyes, his helmet stripe. It looks like his eyes to me are a little all over the place again. Catch, look left. Okay, that's tough to do. Now we're going to come back and look right. And we hand it off. Okay. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. What's wrong is with the run unit not being able to get up to number 27. But that seam is a big hit right down there at the bottom left. And they come back and hit it in a little bit. We'll show. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I really appreciate the support for the channel. Again, reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. Great way to support the channel. Never been cheaper, never been more content available over there. So hop over there, become a member. We also have Quarterback School courses, really the most in-depth content and premium content that I create. If you love the channel, you will love the courses. The courses are deep, deep dives on my favorite topics. RPOs, how to beat every coverage, pass protection, tempos. We even have an entire offensive framework. So if you're interested in any and all of those things, you will love the Quarterback School courses. And then finally, we've got some free resources available. We've got a Pass Pro Quiz, test your knowledge. We've got a play calling tool, learn how I would call plays, how potentially you could call plays or improve your play calling ideas, whether no matter you're calling plays in real life, video games, what your personnel is, what defense you expect to see, matching those things together and layering them, really important. You will love the quarterback play calling tool. And then finally, we've got a free quick game course. So if you're interested in any and all of those things, all the links are in the video description. I appreciate the support. Check them out. Let me know what you think. As for this one, let's get back to the video. Next one here, 3rd and 2, a little sprint right. This time we're going to hit the arrow or the whip. Again, off platform, nice throw. It's in the flat. It's for a first down. I think it's 3rd and short. great. 4 is also good. But, you know, we're not ripping balls down the field. Okay, so this to me is an arrow or whip route. Wherever the first down stick is, we'll say this is the first down right here, this line. So get past that and come out of it. And we're just going to carve this thing out, little whatever you want to call it, sprint, roll, doesn't matter, off platform, big guy. That's a really nice throw, right? That's decent coverage. Sitting right on it. Throw yourself a first down on 3rd and short. I like it. That's a really nice hookup. Again, moving a little bit. On the run, strike. Great. Next one here. We're going to do a little dash left. This is 3rd and 5. So dash left, sprint out, throw a quick out, or not really a quick out, more like a speed out to number 4 again. This is a hell of a catch if he gets his feet down. This to me is dash. We'll talk about what that protection means, but that's a funky throw, right? Like, he's a big dude. I know I keep saying that, but you can tell on film he's a big dude. To go left, contort your body, rip that thing on what I'm going to call a speed out, this is pretty impressive. This is a nice play. This type of thing translates. So what is dash? Dash protection usually means we're going to come back here, set the drop. So whatever it is, whether it's a shuffle or 3-step, set the drop so that these defensive linemen do a normal rush, pin their rush. But what you're going to do here on the edge is you're going to overset and invite inside and try to pin. So you pin to this side, and then the tailback is like the extra blocker. So if there's someone outside the edge, he blocks, or he can get into the flat. That's how I'm most used to doing it. And all you do as a quarterback is set it and then spin out to your left. So you're staying on the move. You can set up if you have time, but it's a move the pocket, move the launch point. And then to be able to do this, I would say I'm all for dash. I'm not for dashing to a speed out. Just the math here for me doesn't work as far as the timing for this drop, sprint out to throw a speed out, really tough. And they make it work. Tanner McKee makes it work right here. This is tough. Dash. Now, I will say, you know, just watching him do these sprint outs, to me, he looks a little tight, meaning that he's not carving that downhill, right? Like, he's running lateral. He's running along the 36. I think most times you would want that to carve that thing, come downhill. And it looks a little awkward how he kind of contorts his body at the end, but it's good enough. And I'd take that with 6'6" any day. But again, certainly not necessarily like the fluid, smooth movement you would see from some other guys. Next one here is the big slow mesh RPO where we're going to hit the seam to number 6. Same play, y'all. Same play. Now, the right tackle gets abused and has been getting abused all game, but this is a really nice play. This is slow mesh, Wake Forest at its best. Poor right tackle. Wide ass open, rip that seam post, massive play. And to me, it looks damn near like the last one we looked at, right? Middle field open, run unit, 6 blockers, 6 people in the box. You know, so wherever we're looking, I'm hoping that they called down from the booth and said, hey, let's take advantage of this thing if we come out and get another chance at the same look versus middle field open, because that thing is wide open. And it's a big hit. And I love to see these types of calls repeat themselves in games. So if I'm going to clown some of the design, some of the calls, I'm also going to acknowledge the really nice ones. Go back to the well, get the big hit that they showed earlier. And a really nice job from Tanner McKee, driving this thing down the field. Really accurate throw, right up on him, massive play. Next one here, 3rd and 10. We're going to get a back shoulder up top. This is an absolute strike. My guy Ford dropped it. Right up on his face, got to catch it. Damn near an interception to it there at the end. But this is a beautiful ball from Tanner McKee. He throws a couple really nice back shoulders. And this is an absolute strike. This is literally hits him in the back shoulder. You're welcome. Man, those usually catch themselves. It's a really nice play. Love the rhythm of it, the decisiveness. Watch the shell of the defense there for all you shell fans. Middle field open, go to closed, find the one-on-one to the boundary, press, back shoulder, hell yes. Can't catch it for them. This is a hand it to him throw. This is a Sunday window, Sunday throw. And he's throwing to a lot of Sunday windows. These dudes are covered. There are not a lot of burners out there. Next one here, 3rd and 7. Back shoulder at the bottom of the screen this time. Again, middle field close, press. Now, to me, this is not as good of a throw, but the guy makes the play, catch. It works because the defender's got his back turned, and if he's got his back turned, all he's covering is the width of his shoulders, and this is literally a perfect example of what that looks like. It's not bad coverage, right? At the bottom of the screen, you can see the Notre Dame defender. He's got his back turned. So basically, you can throw this thing anywhere you want over here, and as long as it doesn't hit him in the helmet or the shoulder pads, you got a chance for a completion. Again, middle field closed, press. Premium look, perfect look. You like your matchup, let it rip. Great timing, base, rhythm, good enough throw, big chunk. There's a lot to like here. I love the aggressiveness here on these back shoulders, the accuracy, the timing, nice. So that is a wrap. Tanner McKee, Stanford, taking down Notre Dame in Notre Dame. Pretty nice win. Not necessarily, an offensive fireworks performance anywhere. But for me, Tanner McKee wise, I thought there were some really nice plays, some flashes, some real nice back shoulders, a couple big chunks. Certainly got the ability to move and throw on the run a little bit better than I would have guessed just by how big he is. He's a big dude on film. And so to be able to move to your left, be able to move to your right, and be consistent with some of those off-platform, on-the-run throws, I think is a nice characteristic to have to your game. Now, it's also worth stating, some of the things, that Stanford's doing offensively seem dated. And so how much of those things translate, I think that's certainly TBD, but I think that there are certainly some pro throws, some Sunday throws with the back shoulder, with some of the accuracy, with some of the timing and rhythm that he plays with, that can certainly translate. I'm excited to see more. Let me know what games you want to see more of Tanner McKee and who else you want me to do as we jump into this draft season. So thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.